In today's video, I'll be reviewing this portable multi-cooker right after this. If you are new to my channel and would like to stay up to date with the latest tips and tricks for Amazon Fire devices and product reviews, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon for future notifications. Thank you so much. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, like I said, I'll be unboxing and reviewing this awesome electric portable cooker that was sent to me just recently. This is the Joulle, the company, a company by the name of Stoke Voltaics has reached out to me, as the brand name is stated right on the front bottom of the box. They sent me this unit to give an honest review of their product, and I've been using this product for a couple weeks now. I've cooked a few things, and I absolutely love this product because it's so portable, it's so compact, it's so small, but yet so powerful. So let's go ahead and see what's inside the box. This is how it comes packaged. The packaging is very nice. On the back, there's some basic information. It just tells you that the brand is Stoke Voltaics, which I think is a cool name as it is. And the unit is actually called the Joulle. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, since this is a brand new item that was just sent to me. And as you can see, it says personal cooking system. That's exactly what it does. It does use about approximately 500 watts of power, and we're going to get to that here in a minute when I have it plugged into my power source, which will be a 1 kilowatt power station from All Powers that I just recently reviewed. So let's go ahead and see what's inside the box, and then I'll go ahead and start cooking some stuff and whatnot, and show you exactly how easy this is. So inside the box, this comes packaged very well, like I said. So here is the Joulle cooker. Actually, let me take out the power cord. You get the power cord, which is a standardized power cord. This is the same power cord that you see that's plugged into your computer tower. Basically the same exact plug-in. And here is the Joulle cooker. And you also get a small, handy user manual, which states very clearly how to use the product step by step. Alright, so with the power cord out of the way and the user manual right there, I've used that user manual more than a few times now. And looking at the product, this is a very interesting design. You can see the power button right here. This is the on and off button right here. And it's got 3 different modes. That, as you can see here, there is a drink mode, which you basically switch the button to. There's the drink mode, the eat mode, and the pop mode. Now the pop mode is made specifically for popcorn. And of course, the eat mode is it's if you want to make something to eat, and the drink mode is made for stuff like coffees and teas and whatnot, hot drinks. So, and by the way, before I forget, the eat mode in the manual does say that this is continuous heat. So that way, if you're cooking something, I don't think it will shut off unless you manually shut off the unit using the power button right here. And looking at the unit, this is a very cool very cool unit. The handlebar is nice and sturdy. The lid is removable, and I do want to say something about the lid. The lid has like a pouring section right here where you can pour or drink out of it if you make some coffee or some tea or whatnot, a hot drink. And also has like a built-in filter design lid, which is, so basically this is like a multifunctional lid, which is very nice, and also has a handle. So if you're making like rice or pasta or whatnot and you need to dispense the water, you can easily do it without removing the lid and possibly burning yourself or whatnot. So this is a very cool design. This is the bottom of the lid. It's very straightforward, and in the center section there is like a pre-drilled hole. This is where you can insert like your stir, which is optional. You can get it from the website as well. But I didn't need that, to be honest. I just opened the lid and stir what I need, and I put the lid back on. And now this is what the Joulle actually looks like. It's a very cool design. This is the bottom, just showing you that some basic specifications. And the unit is very compact, and it's not even heavy. I'd say this unit weighs maybe about 1 pound, give or take, but it's very compact and small compared to what it can does. I mean, you can cook rice in it, you can probably make pasta in it, you can definitely make tea and coffee, and you can make some soup in it with no doubt. And right inside the unit, you can see that it has like measurements on the inside, and the most amount of fluid that you can put in it is 16 ounces of fluid. So you definitely do not want to go over the max so you don't have a mess. So yeah, and the product design and the feel of it is just very rugged. Now I feel like this is a heavy duty unit that will last me years and years to come. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now, I'm going to go ahead and start making some tea in it first. and I'll show you exactly how easy this is and how portable and how easy it is, how the Joulle is to use. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we have the Joulle portable multi-cooker, and of course this product is actually designed for people that go camping, fishing, overlanding, and such similar activities. So of course you would need power to plug this into the wall, but instead of plugging into the wall, I'm actually going to go ahead and use my 1 kilowatt power station from All Powers that I just recently reviewed. So I think this will make like an excellent combo if you go camping and overlanding and whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead, so I already went ahead and plugged in the Joulle into the power station, and plugging in this unit is very easy. You just remove this piece of like a plastic cover, and you just plug it in directly. You really can't do it. You really can't screw that up even if you wanted to. And there goes the power station. And I'm gonna go ahead and start making some lemon ginger herbal tea. This is caffeine-free tea. You can use any kind of tea or coffee that you like. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the power station by pressing on the AC button. And as you can see, the power station is currently on, and it's pretty much fully charged at 99%. And if you were paying attention, all three lights turn on as soon as the unit is plugged into the wall. And this scenario is plugged into the 1 kilowatt power station, and that's telling you that the unit is ready to go. And then the lights go off after a few seconds, like 4 or 5 seconds. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and lift the lid, and I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 cups of cold water. There goes 1 cup, and here goes the 2nd cup. Now you just want to make sure when you pour any liquid or any water and whatnot into the Joulle portable cooker, you want to make sure you do not exceed the 16 ounces line that's inside the unit. And I'm going to go ahead and put my lemon zinger tea bag. I'm going to go ahead and close the lid. Let's make sure nice and sturdy. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on the unit. And I do want to mention that, and as you can see right off the bat, the unit is using 439 watts, about 445 watts, using the 1 kilowatt power station from All Powers. Again, I just recently reviewed this power station, and this is truly an awesome power station. That's not even heavy. The actual exact amount of watt hours is actually 1094 watt hours, which is a lot of power. And as you can see, if I was brewing tea or coffee or whatnot, or any hot drink, I can have this power station brewing for almost 2 hours. It says 1 hour and 55 minutes, according to the 444 watts that the Joulle is actually drawing right now. So, and speaking of the Joulle, the drink mode has an automatic shut-off feature. So as soon as the water starts boiling, reaches the boiling temperature, it shuts off after about 4 or 5 minutes, give or take. And the pop feature also has a automatic shut-off feature as well. And I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but the water is actually getting warm already, and it's only been like 30 or 40 seconds. I mean, this is honestly unheard of. This unit actually starts boiling water way faster than an actual oven that is gas powered. I can hear that the water is about to boil right now. So I'm going to go ahead and come back here in a minute when it automatically shuts off, and my tea should be ready to go. And by the way, guys, while my tea is about to brew, and I'm going to have a nice cup of tea of coffee, I'm going to have a nice cup of tea. I did recently review this 1 kilowatt power station from All Powers. That was also a sponsored video, just like this one. If you're interested in seeing that awesome review, I will leave the link on the top right of the video for you to check it out. Alright guys, so now I'm back to the Joulle, and it just shut off on me. I'd say it's been about 3 or 4 minutes, and boy, that was super fast. As you can see, I'm not sure if you guys can see that in the camera, but the steam is still coming out of while the lid is still on it, so you want to be careful here. You can definitely hold and transfer the Joulle multi-cooker while it's warm. Just be very careful when you do remove the lid. It has this little thing to grab right on top. And as you can see, wow, this water is pretty hot. Actually, this tea. And I can show you guys that you can see inside. My tea is definitely ready. So this tea should be delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lid back on and actually pour my tea and enjoy some. And this tea seems very hot. That's how I like my teas. I know a lot of people, they like their tea to be very hot. And this has a, you can actually pour this tea in right in here. As I'm actually craving tea right now, not just for the purpose of the review, but I'm actually craving tea because it's like 35 degrees outside, guys. So you can imagine if you are making some hot tea or coffee and you're out somewhere in the wilderness, whether you're camping or overlanding or whatnot or fishing, you can make tea or coffee and pretty much any hot drink out there that you can think of right on the fly within just a few minutes, as long as you have a power source, whether it's a lithium power station like the All Powers S1500 power station that you see in front of you, or you have, shore power. So I'm gonna go ahead and have a sip. Wow, guys, that tea is very hot. I actually have to wait until it cools down. The bottle, the Joulle really boiled that water very well. So there goes 2 cups of tea, which barely took even 4 minutes, believe it or not. And you can, of course, you can use it over and over again. So there goes the hot tea, or you can make iced tea if you want. But the whole purpose of this is to cook something that's warm to drink or eat, or make some popcorn, which we'll get to that in a minute. So no, right now the tea is so making tea is super easy and very fast. I'm actually pretty impressed. And so right now I'm going to go ahead and make some soup. As you can see here, some Progresso chicken cheese enchilada flavor soup. This is non-sponsored, by the way. And I'm going to go ahead and do that and pour it into the Joulle. And let me get rid of the tea and wash out the multi-cooker. And let's see how fast it's gonna warm up my soup for me. All right, guys. So now I'm about to go ahead and warm up my soup. Again, this is my chicken cheese enchilada flavor soup. So I went ahead and you need to, between whenever you start cooking and finish cooking with the Joulle multi-cooker, you need to go ahead and let it cool down a little bit for about 10 or 15 minutes. And of course, you want to clean the inside. So I went ahead and rinsed it with just some cold water, and I'm gonna go ahead and pour my enchilada flavor chicken cheese soup. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. And you want to make sure you don't make a mess, right? So you can enjoy your goodies. So there goes the soup. I'm gonna go ahead and place the lid right back on. And right now, since this is something that we're gonna eat, I'm still gonna go ahead and put it on the drink mode. And because that feature has the automatic shut off, so I don't have to keep looking at the unit, at the Joulle multi-cooker every single minute. Let's go ahead and turn it back on. And I put it on the drink mode because soup is pretty much a liquid. So let's see what happens now. And I'll be right back after a few minutes here, after about 3 or 4 minutes, probably 5 minutes the max. And as you can see, the Joulle is already pulling 452 watts from the portable power station. And I can be warming up the soup for like 1 hour and 48 minutes with that power station almost fully charged. It's at 93% right now. So let's see how this works out. Alright guys, so the Joulle just went ahead and shut itself off right now, and that noise that you're hearing is actually the lithium power station cooling itself down, but it's actually drawing 0 watts right now because the Joulle shut itself off, obviously, and that's the fan that you can hear. That's the cooling fan from the power station, just so you guys know. So my soup should be ready to go right now. I'm going to go ahead and open the lid. Just be very careful because this soup is going to be pretty hot. Now I like to use the drink section, even though the soup is actually something you eat and not drink, or maybe I guess it can fall under both. But I like to use the drink option because that has an automatic shut off. I like that feature because if you put it on the eat mode, it's gonna continuously boil and boil and boil your soup, or whatever you're cooking. So I just like I think it's easier for me to use the drink feature. So I'm gonna go ahead and unplug the Joulle from the outlet. It's just easier to pour that way. And my soup, this soup really smells very delicious. And as you can see, the soup is very hot. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that on. Taste the soup. Yes, the soup is very warm. That was just in a matter of, I say 3 to 4 minutes, I say 5 minutes max. And the soup is delicious, and it's nice and hot too as well. So there goes the soup for you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour the rest inside my bowl so I can go ahead and clean the Joulle. I'm loving this unit. I don't know about you guys, but I have not seen a portable electric multi-cooker, honestly, anywhere. So this is a great product design, and it's so small and handy at the same time, but yet so powerful that can do many things. You can see all the chicken and all the peppers in here. And you're probably wondering why is it so dark on the bottom of the unit of the Joulle? That's because I tried making some popcorn and I did not have enough oil in there, and so that was kind of like my fault. But it's okay. The unit is still working great. So let me go ahead and come back to you here in just a couple minutes after I clean the Joulle, and we'll go ahead and make some chicken flavored rice right there. I think that should be easy. So that way I can go ahead and use the eat option on the Joulle multi-cooker. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I went ahead and cleaned up the Joulle, or I should say Joulle. It's either way, I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Either way, it's a very cool name. It might be called a Joulle, to be honest. It's either Joulle or Joulle, one of them. So anyways, here I'm gonna go ahead and test out the new multi-cooker from Stoke Voltaics, which I'm very impressed by so far. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and I got myself a bag of microwavable popcorn from Ag 2. This is a very popular brand, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the entire bag, or maybe half of the bag I should say. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the multi-cooker, and we'll see how that performs. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this open. Alright guys, so now that I went ahead and put half of that bag of the popcorn inside the Joulle multi-cooker, make sure you set it to the pop mode, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit the start button. Actually, before I do that, it's important to close your lid, which supposedly you just cleaned. Actually, I like to have this piece right here in front of me so it's visible, so I can just open the lid if I need to. And I'm gonna go ahead and start making popcorn. I'm just gonna hit the start button. This is the on and off button, by the way. It's the same button, so you can see the pop light is on, and so is the power button. So we'll give this a few minutes, and I'll come back to you when the popcorn is ready. All right, guys. So the Joulle multi-cooker just shut itself off right now, as all the lights are off, and you can see the power station is down to 0 watts. So let's go ahead and check on our popcorn. I'm gonna go ahead and lift the lid, and voila, ladies and gentlemen, you can see this popcorn is nice and ready. And I'm gonna go ahead and pour some into my plate, and I'm gonna go ahead and sample some. I just gotta be careful, the unit is still hot on the inside. And check that out. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste test. Very good, nice and crispy, guys. And this is the Act 2 microwave style popcorn bag. So now, very good. If you guys want to have some, go ahead and help yourself, or go ahead and get a Joulle, right? So, or a Joulle, I should say. So I want to go ahead and also test out. I'm going to go ahead and pour the rest of my popcorn in my bowl. And I'm just going to go ahead and wipe the inside of the machine, or the portable cooker, I should say. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try to make this newer brand, non-sponsored. This is a chicken flavored rice. And as you can see, this is rice and pasta blend and a savory chicken flavored sauce with other natural flavors. So this should be very interesting. It says on the back that I need to bring that I need to put 2 cups of water, bring it to a boiling point, along with 1 tablespoon of margarine, and the contents of this package. And it says go ahead and stir and reduce the heat for about 7 minutes. Keep stirring, and then let it cool down for about 2 minutes. So let's go ahead and give that a try. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 cups of water. And again, this is the newer chicken flavored rice with pasta blend. So there goes 1 cup. Now, just the purpose of this demonstration video of the Joulle portable multi-cooker, I'm just going to go ahead and make half of this package because this package is kind of big. It's actually cooks in 7 minutes. This package is actually 5.6 ounces in size, as you can see right there on the bottom left. So I'm just going to make half of it just in case. Again, this is for just to show you how well the Joulle portable multi-cooker works. How easy it is that you can actually make rice as well, which is something very common. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these butter packets that I have laying around. I have like a dozen of these, which I already put that in there, by the way. I'm only gonna use half of this, half the contents of this package. I like to have this piece right in front of me handy, just in case I need to open the lid and stir things up. And the power station is on. That's my all-powers power station. And the power station is still at went from 99% to 90%, as you can see right there on the bottom. Hopefully you guys can see that. And for this mode, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the eat mode. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the power button. And I'm going to do like a countdown of, I say, of about 7 minutes. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and wait until the water boils. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it to the drink option. Or I'll just go ahead and I'll put on the eat option. And I'll go ahead and start it. And I'll just keep an eye on it after 2 minutes. After the water boils, I'll remove the lid. And I'll go ahead and give it a nice stir. And then let it boil up for like 7 more minutes. So I'll be right back after that. Alright guys, so it's been 2 minutes right now. And you can definitely hear it boiling. And that's the cooling fan of the power station. There it is. And it's definitely boiling now, so it's recommended to go ahead and stir this rice along with the water. Just be careful not to burn yourself. I'm going to give it a nice rinse. And then I'm going to go ahead and place the lid back on. Just be very careful doing this process. And we can definitely hear the power station kicking on to cool itself off. And it's only using about 200 watts, as you can see right there. 202 watts, 208 watts. And I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7-minute timer. And I'll be right back after 6 to 7 minutes and I'll show you the results. We'll check on the rice to see. It should be fully cooked by then. Alright guys, so it's been about 5.5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes on the eat option. And I went ahead and shut off, and I did stir the rice 2 or 3 times just to make sure it's not doesn't burn on the bottom or not. So be very careful when you open this lid. I'm going to go ahead and open it now. And this is very hot. Ooh, wow. It smells really good. So you can see, I'm going to show you guys the inside of the Joulle. You can see the rice. Looks like it's pretty cooked to me. I'm going to go ahead and pour some into my... And as you can see, the unit did shut itself off, and the all-powers power station is not pushing any power to it. So it's, as you can see, 0 watts on the screen. And I'm going to go ahead and put... Let's see. Ooh, it smells pretty good. This is chicken flavored rice with pasta, with a pasta blend. I have not tried this before. And as you can see in my bowl, I'll let it cool down for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and test this out. Tastes pretty good, guys. It actually has a nice flavor too. So you just want to make sure that you don't overcook it. I was doing this for demonstration purposes. That's why I don't want to make the whole package. I did not want it to overflow the Joulle multi-cooker. So there it is, guys. I hope you guys stayed with me this long. I know this was usually a longer video than usual, but I do appreciate you guys sticking around this long. And if you guys are looking for a great portable electric cooker, this is the answer to you, honestly. If you wanna make coffee or tea on the fly, or virtually any hot drink out there, And if you want to cook something like rice, or maybe even possibly pasta, or if you want to make some soup from scratch, or warm up some pre-made soup from canned soup, this is a great option if you go overlanding or camping or fishing or whatnot. So you can almost cook many different things when you're in the middle of nowhere, when you're out there, having fun and whatnot, camping and whatnot. So if you guys enjoy this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you guys are interested in the Joulle from Stoke Voltaics, I will go ahead and leave the link inside the description down below, along with any discount codes for you. I think right now it's like they're giving at a 51% discount. I'll leave that link in the description, along with any discount codes for you in the description. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you go ahead and drop me a message down below. Other than that, if you are new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate that. I'd really appreciate that very much. It doesn't cost you guys anything, but it really helps me out. So again, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to Stoke Voltaics for sending me this very compact multi-cooker to try it on my channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.